In this video, we are going to show you how to replace your ignition cylinder. Now to get started on the job, you want to make sure you have the key in the on position so you can turn the steering wheel. You'll notice I have the steering wheel turned to the left so I can gain access to one of my 3 Phillips head screws. There's one right out in the open here. After that, there's a second one down along the bottom, and then there's a third pretty much in the same position except on the passenger side of the steering column. Once you have all 3 screws out of there, go ahead and remove your ignition key. You don't need it in there at this point. We're going to continue on by trying to separate the plastic clamshell that goes around the steering column. You can tell it's nice and loose. Generally for this, you can carefully reach underneath the column, grab into this area, and gently give it a tug. It should want to separate. Let's grab that upper plastic piece and carefully remove that as well. Now let's take that key and put it in the accessory position. One click. Once you have the key in the accessory position, continue on with a pick. We're going to find this hole and gently press it down. Now let's use a small pocket screwdriver. We're going to carefully get in between the ignition cylinder and the rest of the steering column. Should just be able to get this in between there and gently pry this out. Give that a little wiggle. Remove your key. Now it's time to install the ignition cylinder. Have a look along the bottom area here. This area will slide down into this groove. Also, along the top of the ignition cylinder, that's where that little lock pin was that we pressed on with our small pick. When you slide this in, that'll press in and then slide up into the corresponding hole. To be able to install this, we'll put the key in the accessory position. Now that that's slid into position, let's try starting the vehicle. Let's start putting in the trim panels. Slide the 2 panels together. Once it's all lined up, continue on with your 3 mounting screws. Let's get that bottom screw in there.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.